Alright, what's crack-lacking YouTube? I got a box in the mail. So there's no hiding it. You guys saw in the title of the video, I got this big, long box in the mail. It is filled with, I think, 11 bootleg sweatshirts. Can't wait to go through them. I dropped a whopping $400 on these 11 sweatshirts. Actually, it comes out to be 12 because I bought this one separately and then paid for shipping. But long story short, everything you see in this video, I have invested $400 into. Now, I know that might sound crazy, especially with the virus stuff going on, to drop $400 on a couple sweatshirts. But if you guys saw my reseller game number 3, those games that I've been playing, I just really like bootleg stuff, and this $400 is an investment. But I think I can definitely get my $400 back and still be able to keep some of these items for my own personal collection. So that's kind of what made me want to pull the trigger on the deal. Before I slice into the box, I want to give you the backstory here. So going back to reseller game 3, this beautiful crew neck was thrown into the games. Now, long story short, I did a live poll on my Instagram to see if this was valued at $40 or more, because in the competition it was supposed to be valued at $40 or less. And the gentleman JGB, who was playing in my competition, he valued this at $40. Anyway, the Instagram poll, it came out to be like 117 people said it was valued over $40 and 17 people valued it at less than $40. So it's exactly like 100 more people on my Instagram thought that this should be valued at more than 40. Then he was disqualified from game 3, and I messaged him, I was like, you really value this at $40? And he's like, yeah, I actually have a bunch of them and I just can't really move them, so I've been hooking people up with steals and deals. Okay, if you have a bunch of them and you value them at $40, so let me get them all. And basically that's what happened. Now this Versace one, I ended up buying this for me to keep and hold on to. I offered him 60 bucks because I was like, dude, there's no way it's worth 40. It's probably worth like 100. And I was willing to give him 60, and he's like, no, I'll be true to my word. I valued it at $40. I'll sell it to you for 40. I told him meet me in the middle, so I bought it for 50. So this one is like mine, and I paid $50 for it. Now, at the end of the day, I am a reseller, and everything you see in this box, in this video, will be for sale. However, I have a lot invested into each item, and I am not looking to make a quick dollar on these items. I am going to create my own little market for these vintage bootlegs. I am going to price them high or competitively, and at the end of the day, if I have to keep them all in my own personal collection, I will be okay with that. Like I said, I like the history of this stuff, and I don't think it will depreciate in value at all, unless people start making their own printed fakes. But I guess we'll just kind of see how things go. I am looking to make my $400 back, so I will have to sell at least some of these items. Follow me on Instagram at BobDabra, because I will be doing a story sale tomorrow with all of these items pictured. And yeah, let's just crack into this. I think I'm going a little insane with this coronavirus. I feel pretty good about this connection I've made with this guy. I've done business with him like 3 times now, and it feels good to kind of like have a source. And I hope that, I think he's gonna watch this. If you do, I appreciate you, man, JGB. And I hope that we can continue to do some crazy things together. And I just cracked this open, and the first bootleg, dude, right there on top. Oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna pull these out one by one. After a couple, you will get the gist of all of them, because they're kind of the same, but just in different colors. But with that being said, here is the first item. Boom. Chanel Paris, a beautiful spell out. The beautiful colors there. It's on a white crew neck, and I think this one is one of the stain-free crew necks, actually. So this might be one of the better pieces out of the bunch. I'm sorry, you guys can't see it, it's on my lap, but yeah, this one's looking good. Good condition, a very crispy sweatshirt. This one's size large. Here's the tag on this one. And I do want to quickly analyze the prints on this, because I know people have been duplicating the 80s like bootlegs. And I think some of these might be like modern bootlegs. You can tell if like the lettering starts to like, if it peels off, like it's just a sticker, or if it's like actually up in the thread. Honestly, this one is pretty good. None of the letters are peeling. I don't think he makes these himself. God, I'd be very disappointed actually if he did. I guess I can tell if they're all in different tags. Maybe he is printing these himself. Hey, I just won 50% off. That's what I like to see. I'm actually gonna keep that because I'll probably buy from him again. Okay, with this first one, I know I'm taking more time talking about this first one just because I want to like clarify a few things. I do not think he's printing them himself, and there's a couple reasons why I think that. One reason is because, I don't know, this does look very crispy, like it was just done. It's tricky. But if he was printing them himself, I think he would have a bunch.
Unless people start making their own printed face.
Oh, okay, YouTube, I'm interrupting the video here because for like the next 2 minutes, I talk about the authenticity of these vintage bootlegs. They are all very crispy and look very good. A couple stains here and there, but ultimately the graphics are just so crispy. So I did end up messaging him and I asked him if he's printing these himself, and he reassured me. He's like, no, I did not. I found them all in the same bale. I think one person donated them who used to print them, and just these ones never made it into rotation or whatever. So that's kind of the consensus that I have gathered. All right, on with the video. I don't know, but I do know that now I own 12 of these now, or 11 of these now, so I will be, you know, trying to make my own little market, and I'll be pricing these up. Like I said, if you're interested, just let me know. This one's very crispy. This one I kind of want to keep for myself. This is size XL. This one is very crispy. I love the colors on this one. I think there's only 3 Chanel ones, one Versace one, which is this one, and then I think the rest are Gucci. Hey, this is on a Bob's Clothing Company tag. That's funny. I like this one too. Nice little Gucci print. This one does have some scuffs on it, you know, the sleeves are a little torn up, but that's to be expected. The next Gucci, one of these red ones is really torn up. Size large. This is a woman's large. Gucci, baby. Yeah, like I said, it is cool to have these. Now that I'm looking at these though, they all look very crispy. Maybe he is printing these, but that takes away from the like 80s and 90s aesthetic, the reason why I like them. But yeah, let's just breeze through the rest of them. Gucci. I mean, whether they are new prints or not, these, man, they're still cool. They are still cool. People will still want them. But yeah, I think if they were true vintage, I don't think all of the prints would be this crispy. Got another red one. It looks like there's a couple miscuts on these, so yeah, if something appears to be too good to be true, ladies and gentlemen, it probably is too good to be true. Okay, this one has the same thing. This is a t-shirt. There are 2 t-shirts that were included, but you can kind of see on the edge here where they would have cut the next like printout as well. So that's a little upsetting, but damn, they're still cool. But here you go, we got another one. This is the teal colorway. As of right now, I have no clue on pricing. Each one might be priced differently because of condition. Hey, this one is on Bob's Clothing Company too. Might have to keep this one just for the sake of Bob's Clothing Company. I really like the colorway on this one. See, I don't know, this one is kind of like scuffed up and cracked. Maybe they just wore this one though. I don't know. I do not know. Oh, here's the yellow Chanel one. I will be pricing the Chanel ones a little bit higher. You just don't see them as often. See, this one looks a little scuffed up too. I don't know. And then the last one in the box is a different type of Gucci print. I really like this one as well. And this is a nice thick sweatshirt. Size 3XL. Oh my goodness. Stay cozy, boys. So these are still cool. I'm just pretty sure that they are not the true like 90s bootlegs. I think these are like modern reprints. However, the sweatshirts are still old. The sweatshirts are all vintage on vintage tags. And I have 12 of them. 12 of them now. So if you want one, DM me at Bob Dabra. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts about these. Does it make a difference to you guys? If it's like an actual bootleg from the 90s or if it's a modern reprint? Are they still cool? Are they still valuable? I don't know. I don't know, honestly, and I don't know what I will value them at. If need be, I will just suck up the 400 bucks and keep all of these, and then in 20 years, they will be vintage. So thank you guys for watching. Please like the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.